It's a sad, sad day in Funko land. Well, if you didn't hear the news, Cynthia Williams, Funko CEO, has departed. Did you happen to Google this and look up what the news articles are titled?
No.
Funko replaces CEO after 1 year amid losses, falling sales.
Okay, that's false.
Everett toy maker Funko removes Cynthia Williams as CEO after 1 year. Funko CEO Cynthia Williams leaves. So what is the truth here? They all say something different.
I can tell you why that first one is not accurate. She hasn't actually been replaced. Michael Lunsford is back in the saddle, and he's just interim CEO.
This happened before.
It did. So I don't know if you know this, but an interim CEO means that he's basically a placeholder until they hire an actual CEO.
No, Heather. He's keeping the seat warm with his butt.
This is a serious video. Is there any way you can, like, stop being a child?
You ever go into the bathroom after somebody's taken a big old dump?
Yeah.
And it's a warm seat?
Last time I went to Buc-ee's, listen, very warm seat, but no smell. I was very excited about that. Yeah.
That's incredible.
So either she was, like, on her phone, like, probably looking at, like,
this news,
or she was taking a big old dump and it didn't smell bad.
That's incredible. Especially with all the stinky foods they eat over there at Buc-ee's. That burrito did me in.
Ew.
Oh, hey, before we go any further, I want to let you know, you got to go to MISCHIEFtoys.com, and you might be asking yourself, why?
Let me tell you, because
whoa.
Hey,
this is
mine.
sort of my thing.
This is mine, 100%.
When you do stuff like you just got to tag in and tag out. Okay, you just tagged me in. So,
no, I tagged you out. You're out. MISCHIEFtoys.com this coming Thursday, July the 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern, we are posting our Fritz Ghastly, or as I like to call him, Fritz Catsley, because it is Ghastly dressed in a kitty cat onesie that looks just like our favorite man, Fritzy. And if you don't know about Fritz, he is our kitty cat. He showed up at our back door with a big wound in his head. I had help from a local nonprofit called Save Cats who did a trap neuter release on him, but they also gave him his shots and some antibiotics to make sure that the wound in his head did not get infected. And when they brought him back to our house to release him, he hissed at us and he ran away, and I thought we would never see him again. But guess what? He came back, and now he's a member of our family as of July 1st, 2024. So it has been just over 1 year since Fritzy has joined the Gast family. We have made Fritz Ghastly, and we will be donating some of the proceeds to Save Cats, which is the amazing organization that helped Fritz in the very beginning.
Go over to MISCHIEFtoys.com, sign up for our newsletter so you get all the most up-to-date information, and follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys, another great place for Mischief Toys news. And lastly, go to Facebook and join our group, Mischief Toys. Be a part of the fun and make mischief with us. Now let's get back into the real news here, Heather.
Okay.
It's a sad day today for Funko because Cynthia Williams has been with Funko for like less than a year. What happened?
Yeah, this is really rough.
So apparently sales didn't do so well. And we have seen this through all the different like quarterly updates, financial quarterly updates, Heather.
Yep.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I sure do.
When we listen to them, it doesn't sound like Funko is doing much better. I mean, it sounds like they're sort of just humdrum. It's like, oh, we're doing okay, I guess, but not great. And they're like, well, Cynthia just isn't cutting the mustard. We got to get the old moose out and bring the calf in. So now they're looking for a calf. A young calf to take over the old moose. She's the old moose.
She's not old, first of all.
She's a beautiful woman. We both stated that.
I never said, where is that even coming from?
You said she was a beautiful woman recently. You said that, and I agreed.
I did, but I don't understand. Okay.
You said she was a hot and spicy biscuit, and I agreed with you, and now you're trying to act like you didn't say it. It's kind of weird, actually. Funko brings in these CEOs. We fall in love with them, and then they leave.
You only fell in love with her because she touched your butt at New York Comic Con.
Okay, Heather, we don't need to go in front of the camera here.
That's a false statement, Chris. tried to tell us she did.
It was not me that said it. Somebody else said that she touched my buttocks. I don't know what's going on back there.
Can I tell you why I know that she did?
There's a lot of hands, Heather.
Can I tell you why I know that she did not touch your butt? Because both of her hands firmly on my cheeks.
She was gripping yours? Mm-hmm. That's hot. But look, Cynthia is a really great person. We met her at New York Comic Con in 2024. And what I've started to realize is I think I know what's going on here. When Funko finds out that their people like us, out the door they go.
I think you're onto something.
Remember when Mike Becker became like sort of friends with us? Mm-hmm. And then he's gone.
Yeah.
How about Cynthia Williams?
Cynthia?
She's gone too.
Who is Cynthia Williams?
Cynthia. I say that because I have a southern drawl sometimes.
Don't, actually.
Actually, I do. Anyway, Cynthia Williams, she's gone too. My hottie toddy. She looked good.
I know.
Funko put out a press release that says absolutely nothing. It gives us no data. It gives us no understanding of why this happened. We can only sit here and come up with our best guesses as to what happened. And like I said, I think it has something to do with Funko not doing so hot and not making all the money, honey. Fun days seem to go off pretty well. People are excited. People are on fire still. I see a lot of people posting what they're getting inside their boxes. We're going to have a huge unboxing this Thursday right here on the channel. We have like 50 plus boxes.
At 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button because you like this video, and hit the little bell. That way you know anytime we go live or post brand new content, and you will be notified when we go live this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern with a bunch of our Pally Wallies.
And I'm going to tell you this right now, Heather. Before we get that live started, we are going to light a remembrance candle for Cynthia Williams.
She
right here on the
die. It's
remembrance of her being the Funko CEO. We need to light one, and we need to light one very hard.
No,
in remembrance of my lady who had my backside.
Mine.
She grabbed very firmly on my cheeks. I went 6 to midnight.
Okay, you don't need to make it that weird.
It wasn't weird. I'm just being honest. I don't want to be weird or anything about it, but I'm just trying to be honest.
Anyway, I'm not lighting a remembrance candle. I'm pouring one out for my homie.
You better be certain that you're going to do that, because when that candle hits this table, they're going to know what's up. Now, I want to see you bring out that bottle. If you're pouring a bottle, I want to see you do it.
I'm doing it tomorrow during the daytime.
Oh my God, you are so lame.
Yeah, for my homie, the big C.
Do you understand that we're content creators? We are influencers, Heather. We're going to influence people to light a candle for Cynthia Williams because she is lost.
Hey!
She is gone.
Hey!
And we have to remember her.
Hey!
Rest in peace, Cynthia Williams.
She's
Rest
not
in peace.
Dead. Listen.
Possibly in pieces. I don't know what she's looking like.
She's not dead.
I'm just saying.
Listen, we need to use our influencer powers to influence Funko to bring her back.
God, I miss her already. You've been thinking about her all day. I have. Ever since I saw that pop up today. In fact, you messaged me and told me. You influenced me today. Did you know that? And you said, hey, Chris, you're not going to believe this. He said Cynthia Williams left.
I said your witch picture made her feel really bad and she decided to leave on her own accord because she couldn't handle your bullying.
Oh man, now I gotta put up the witch picture with the witch laugh. See what you made me do? I had to do it. So here's the management team and she's gone.
Oh my God, that was fast.
They already removed her, but I want to show you something fun. Funko Investor Relations, she's still there, but she isn't there, but she's still right there. They didn't pick the best picture for her, did they? She looks like she's wearing a raincoat. R.I.P. Cynthia Williams. You know, today's a day of remembrance, and we just hope... Cynthia, if you're up there, just want to say, you know, I hope you're doing okay. I think we'll be okay. We could really use you right now.
Chris?
Especially when you squeeze upon my rump roast. So here it is. Funko announces appointment of Michael Lunchbox as interim chief executive officer.
So again, interim means that he is taking over for now. He is not the permanent CEO. I saw so many comments throughout social media where people were like, oh, hopefully this new CEO is gonna do good again. He was already interim CEO and he's an interim CEO. He's not the CEO.
I am so sad. Let's look at his face. Let's just look at his face really quick.
No, I don't like it. It's not Cynthia.
I can't believe he did this. Look at that little, what's that little thing he has underneath his lip? I have one of those too, but his is a little bit bigger. What is that?
That's a soul patch.
He's got that soul patch. No mustache, but you got a soul patch? You hole.
Wow.
You bald asshole.
Hey! We don't talk like that.
We'll call him an asshole.
No, bald!
He doesn't have any hair! What do you expect me to say? Cynthia, if you're up there,
She's
I just
not
want you to know,
dead.
hold on, I want you to know the aggression is coming from a place where my love for you, and I really miss you already. It's only been roughly 6 hours since I heard the news. And I've been bummed out ever since. And it's because of this. I can't say anything about his hair issues. But this asshole in this picture that has no hair.
Funko Inc., a leading pop culture lifestyle brand, today announced that Michael Lunsford has been appointed as the company's interim chief executive officer effective July 5th, 2025. The appointment follows the departure of Cynthia Williams from her role as the company's CEO, effective on the same date Mr. Lunsford previously served as Funko's interim chief executive officer in 2023 to 2024. We believe a change in leadership is necessary to deliver full shareholder value and believe Mike's appointment positions us accordingly.
Told you it was a money thing.
So we believe a change in leadership is necessary means that this was not a decision that she made herself. It is a decision that was made for her.
Okay. You trying to make me sad? You want to make me cry right here?
Mike is experienced in leading several companies, including Funko, through successful corporate transitions. The board has asked Mike to help us realize the full potential of the business, including helping to identify a new CEO, accelerating our organic growth, and exploring all financial and strategic options for the business.
So why doesn't he just become the CEO? Why are we doing this? What are we bouncing around for? If you think he's going to be the guy that fixes everything, appoint him as CEO.
So I don't think that that's his specialty. I think that his specialty is being a good CEO for like a short period of time and then he starts to suck or something because...
He starts to suck?
Yeah, because if he were a great CEO, why wouldn't they have offered him a ton of money and kept him on board?
So he's like a vacuum and only works part of the time.
Why wouldn't a company keep an interim CEO?
You asking AI?
I'm asking Google, which has AI. While an interim CEO can be valuable for stabilizing a company during a leadership transition or crisis, there are several key reasons why a board of directors might choose not to make the interim appointment permanent. Focus on short-term fixes, not long-term strategy. Interim CEOs are often brought in for their ability to provide immediate leadership and address pressing issues. However, they may not be the ideal choice for developing and implementing the long-term strategic vision needed for sustainable growth. Interim CEOs typically have a more limited scope of authority compared to a permanent CEO. Their decision-making power may be constrained by the board, especially, but that...
See, the thing is, it's not making note of the very important thing. He's not fun. That's why he's not the CEO. He's not fun. You have to be fun to be the CEO. And that was Cynthia Williams. She was fun. Remember when she came up to our booth and talked to us? And got a picture with us? And said, make it MISCHIEF and NYCC?
Okay.
You remember that?
To be fair, that was just to try to win us over.
Oh, and she
look,
did.
Yeah, she did.
I love Cynthia.
She did.
Hey, I don't need you putting your dirty little fish testicles in my mouth.
It's a finger, not a fish testicle, first of all. Second of all, they're very clean.
I meant to say fish tentacle.
Anyway, let's continue.
What is there to continue, Heather?
It's
over.
I believe we have yet to achieve the full potential of Funko, said Lunsford.
You did in 2017. And then in 2018 you did okay, and then 2019 you started going down the toilet. Then 2020 you ruined the entire goddamn thing. And if Lunsford was there, Lunchbox was there, I'm blaming him.
We have an iconic brand, passionate fans, great licensing and retail partners, and a dedicated team of highly capable employees.
You think you're cool not having a mustache and just having that little weird beard thing you got? What's that thing you said underneath his lip?
It's a soul patch.
You got that soul patch and no mustache? Who do you think you are?
Chris,
Abraham Lincoln? No, continue, Heather. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
When
interrupt.
you and I met, you had a chin strap.
Thank you. But guess what, Heather? I updated my facial hairs. Now I look like a human being instead of a douche.
Remember that one time?
Something that Cynthia Williams is not.
Remember that one time you messed up your chin strap? So you had to shave everything, and you shaved everything besides the soul patch?
I did not do that.
You did actually.
Was I arrested?
You should have been.
I should have been arrested.
It was horrible.
I bet it was.
I threw up. The recent changes to the global business environment have constrained our growth initiatives, and we intend to first address those challenges, but always with an eye toward the long-term growth of the business. We will continue to focus on profitable growth and delighting our fans. So this was all said by Michael Lunsford.
Yep.
Now, as we just read, an interim CEO's role is to focus on short-term growth. So I don't know, one, why he's talking about long-term growth. And two, he admitted right here that the recent changes to the global business environment have constrained our growth initiatives.
Tariffs.
So in my opinion, and something that I was going to say about this is, are we sure that they are making the right decision by getting rid of Cynthia? Now, I know that a lot of people watching this video are going to say, well, we've heard some bad things about Cynthia because when she was at, was it Magic the Gathering? Or Wizards of the Coast?
All that, yeah.
Yeah, when she was at all that, things did not go so well. And a lot of people were really fearful, including us, to have her as CEO. However, she's not the only factor that has changed in this. It mentioned the global factors right there. So what can we truly blame it on? Is it Cynthia's fault, or is it the fault of things that are going on in the world right now?
I don't know, Heather, but she got the boot. And it's making me very sad. In fact, we heard from some of the Funko people on the inside saying that they had no idea this was coming either.
What's funny is I actually received this intel like a couple weeks ago.
What?
Yes. But I didn't think it was worth noting on the channel.
Are you kidding me?
Because it was more of a hunch versus information. Does that make sense? It was like a gut feeling.
No, I wouldn't want to make content on a gut feeling.
Yeah.
That's what probably 75% of our content is. But that's fine if you didn't want to give us the hunch. Thanks for ruining the entire channel. We probably lost 60,000 subscribers now.
We
now
didn't
we're down
even have
to 20 million. We got a lot of subs. You don't even know. I hide them. Not everybody can see them. Neither can you. And the views? Unbelievable. You want to know why? For videos like this, Heather, where we sit back and we talk about things that we care about. And we care about Cynthia Williams. Now, take my hand and let's speak with Cynthia for a second. Cynthia.
Chris!
Just grab my hand.
No, she is not dead.
I know she's not. Here, just take my hand. Come on. Okay, I'll just do it on my hand. Cynthia, I'm speaking to you up there. I hope you got your wings.
Chris, she's
What?
not dead.
I know. Fly high, little
Chris,
bird. What?
She is not dead.
I know she's not.
Stop.
But I'm just saying. I'm sitting here pouring my little heart out about the loss of Cynthia Williams.
I poured my little fart out.
I know you did. That's what I was about to say, but you beat me to it. And here I'm talking and being very sweet and very emotional about the loss of Cynthia Williams. And I want you all to know that this is no joke. I really do feel terrible about this because we had a couple people reach out that they talked to Cynthia at Fun Days and they just talked about how lovely and fun that she was, and she was great, and she was a little sweaty, but we're not going to get into that.
She was. Nobody said that she was sweaty.
Said she was a little sweaty, and that's okay. It's fine. There's nothing wrong. She's a human. We get sweaty every once in a while. They said she had a sweaty handshake, and that's fine. And maybe her feet.
Maybe she was nervous. Why were people touching her feet?
It was hot out there, Heather. So, ending the video on the perfect note is to talk to Cynthia directly and say our final words to her and let her go. We got to let her cross over to the other side, Heather. And the only way to do that is to profess our love for her.
Okay, first of all, Chris, she's not dead.
Cynthia, I hope you're up there singing. My grandma.
She's not up anywhere.
My grandma is probably up there too. I got a couple grandfathers, and I'm sure they're singing too.
What?
I want you to sing
Your
with them really
grandparents
loud.
are alive.
Some are gone. I want you to be singing. When you get up there, I want your first song to be With My Grandparents in Tow.
Chris, your grandparents are alive.
The ones that are no longer here.
There's only one and you didn't even know him.
I have multiple grandparents, great-grandparents. They're all up there.
Oh, okay, the great-grandparents.
Okay, I want you to sing the very first song when you get up there. The boys are back in town. I want you to open with that, if you don't mind. And I'm going to sing a little verse for you. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Town, boys are back in town. And I want you to sing it with grace, and I want you to be harmonized when you do it. Thank you for the love and support, Cynthia. Thank you for the butt squeezes. Thank you for New York Comic Con. I hope to see you again one day when I also cross over.
Chris,
we love
she's
you.
not dead.
We will be lighting a candle for you during our Fun Days unboxing, just so you know.
Chris.
That's how we're opening the ceremony. Love you, Cynthia. Okay.
He's alive.
If I hear from my great-grandmother when I get up there that Cynthia didn't open up with the boys are back in town, I'm going to be pissed.
Chris, she's not dead.
So this is our way of saying goodbye to Cynthia Williams forever.
Chris!
No, forever. Like, we'll never see her with Funko ever again. And we're really sad about it, and we wish that she was still here with us today. I would love to go to lunch with her.
I bet she would be a lot of fun. You know what I bet she does really well? I bet she makes really good baked goods. Like, she knows how to do a brownie.
But you can't eat lunch with a ghost.
She is not dead.
So what are your guys' thoughts about all of this? Do you think that she was given the old boot? Do you think that she left on her own? Do you think Lunchbox came in and used his sharp little elbows to knock her out of the way with his little soul patch?
You know, Fritz has a soul patch.
Yeah, Fritz has a soul patch, but he looks good.
He looks very good.
Not Lunchbox.
He
That
looks
son of a bitch.
fine.
No, he kicked her out, Heather. He kicked her out, and he sent her right up into the Holy Land. And I don't like that. Let us know what you think about all this and more in the comment section down below. And please, hashtag RIP Cynthia Williams.
She's not dead.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to John McCormick, Douglas Hunt, Snaps by Reyes, Anita Atkinson Altanea, Chris Griss, Stacy Lehman, Trudy Scarborough Farlow, Imani McKinney, Tiffany Anderson, and Kelly Spears. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are amazing. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast for more details on how you can support this channel and also be a part of a really fun live via Google Meet every single month with Heather and I, where we hang out, show you upcoming Mischief Toys things, and much, much more. It is a real great time, and if you are levels 3 or 4, which is $10 and $20 respectively, you could be a part of some awesome giveaways. So check it out at patreon.com/Gastlecast and get more hilarity and fun while you're with us every single month. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live and post brand new content. You don't want to miss new content. We have a blast here. Come back and hang out with us every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. and chill, brah. All right, that's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.